Hello, welcome to Gamers with a Shot of Bourbon. My name is Greg. We're back to playing ActRaiser today. If I can... oh, there we go. Did you get sufficient rest? Why, yes I did. Each new day, we must renew our effort to create a peaceful world for our people and their master. So, where were we? So last time we played through Act 1 of Fillmore, built the city up some, got stronger, because, I don't know if I mentioned it last time, I guess it's sort of implied from my gameplay, that the strength of your character, the master, the god, is directly related to the population of the world. The more followers he has, the more people pouring their souls into him, the stronger he gets. So as you expand between these different cities, you get more people, you get stronger, you get more worshippers, and that's how you level up. That's where your power comes from. So last time we did Act 1 of Fillmore, built it up some, got stronger, did Act 1 of Bloodpool, and I think I stopped there. So I need to build up on the city some, need to build up on this city some. So I think this episode's just going to be a little bit of a building episode, and we'll see what we can do. If I can... okay, here we go. Magic is selected. Let's see. Oh no, you don't, Bat. Crap, crap, crap. Oh, there we go. Can't wait to see all this bat cave. Just, oh, this bat lair. Then the only thing that'll have terrorizing the city is the dragon. Now you may have wondered why I haven't crossed over yet. Well, if you noticed when I had built some of these roads along the river in the previous episode, the direction square actually crossed over the river, and the road hasn't crossed over. These people lack the technology of creating a bridge. And once they have that, then they can expand across the river. The civilization of Fillmore seems to have improved. Oh, they can build bridges now. Awesome! Oh, look. There's a couple of bridges right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's that dragon? I know I heard a dragon. Crap. Okay. So, if you watched my Deus Ex replays, I finally... or Let's Plays, not replays, Let's Plays. I finally fixed some of the audio problems I've been having. Something strange has been happening to me. I have the same nightmare every night. In my nightmare, the gruesome monster Minotaurus appears through a big hole in the southeast. He says he will curse the people with death. Because of my ability to see into the future, I feel as if I'm already afflicted by the monster's curse. Please, my master, go into the ground and destroy this gruesome created monster before anything terrible happens. Okay, so that's the Act 2 story for this place. There's a hole. So, the reason that I've suddenly fixed my audio problems is I've switched to a software called XSplit. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is an emulator. I hope nobody minds if I speed it up. Because, like, otherwise you're just going to have a lot of sitting around me talking. Crap like that. Let's see. Let's see if I can cause it to build some of these roads. There we go. Now, where were we? The software I'm using is XSplit, and it's what professional streamers use when they stream games online. And I thought, well, that's pretty cool. But it's fixed my audio problems that I've been having. If you watch any of my old Deus Ex videos, you go, oh, I hear the game just fine, but Greg, if that's Greg, I can't hear him. Like, you just can't hear me. And I'm glad that I've gotten that fixed. But now I'm having some issues with Deus Ex. I was originally just playing ActRaiser as, well, it was going to be my next game. There was no doubt about that in my mind. But the problem was, I'm having issues with Deus Ex, and until I can figure out what's wrong, I'm going to be playing ActRaiser. Like, the game is playing at some ridiculous turbo speed, and I just can't figure out what's wrong with it. And it just came out of nowhere. In my last video I said I just can't stand it if these roads aren't complete. That's me completing like these little whoop right there. That little road. That bugs me that I don't have those. I mean, places like here where I can't, and like here where you just can't because you can't build in that direction, I'm fine with it. I really am. Now I'm going to show you a trick. The straw huts hold, I think, 4 people. These wooden houses hold like 5. These purple houses hold like 8 to 10, somewhere in that neighborhood. So it's a shame that my space is so inefficient that I'm using so many of these old straw houses and these wooden houses, right? Oh, I'm not level up to Earthquake, but like I can do something like this. Population's gone up. Now, the reason you get these houses, house upgrades, is because the civilization level of the city improves. I mean, it's an interesting strategy. I feel like you harvest these people, you try to build your power up, and what do? You freaking destroy the city so that they rebuild better and stronger. It's trimming the bush back for its own safety and its own health and its own well-being. Except I guess it's actually your well-being in this case, but you know what I mean. So I'm at 682 out of 684 of the world in this city. Not a bad haul, I don't think. So let's go move the Sky Palace over to Bloodpool. And let's observe the people. Let's see, sun. Ah, the red dragon, my old foe. This is weird. It feels like the controls have changed. Like they've been rotated around the keyboard. I know. It's odd. That's all I really should say. Like, it's just odd. Oh, oops. Oops. Okay, there we go. Oh, I need to... Oh, I am such an idiot. Ah! I need more special powers. Need that SP. Oh, they have something to tell me. So we have a problem. It's about my oldest son, Teddy. We're worried that his curious energy may get him into trouble. While I know it's nothing to bother you with, I'm sorry for bringing up such a silly matter. Anyone who's played any amount of video games ought to know that that means something's going to happen with Teddy. Spoiler alert. I mean, you just know. I mean, it's like, like, they do it in TV shows too, I guess. Not just video games, but like, if you ever watched Monk, I feel like they were a show that was really guilty of this kind of behavior, where they show you something once in the background, and like they pointed out, and then it was really important later. In fact, it was the big clue to the bad guy. But you may have missed it, you may have not. But it was just like, there was just some magic detail that they would not point at until the very end. Okay. Sorry, I was just waiting on that. Now, let's see here. The civilization seems to have improved. What? Something to tell me? Impossible! We want to build homes on the other side of the rivers, but we don't know how to build bridges. Please teach us how to build bridges. Well, I can't teach them how to build bridges. Like, they have nothing to offer me. What good are you? There we go. What? A road not complete? Okay. There we go. Got the little dinghy there, right there. That other side of the intersection. Dun 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 na 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 na. Dee 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 dee. So, you're probably wondering, what's going on? Like, what do I do about these bridges? Well, I guess it's time to do that. Who is texting me at 3 AM? I'm not even gonna get up and look. If they really wanted to text me at 3 AM, I guess it'd be important, but it's not more important than this. Ah, look at that. They're offering me bridge building techniques. Lovely. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. Just checking. This city's about maxed out for the state that it's in. Let's see, observe the people. I'm gonna use the bridge. We know how to grow a crop called wheat here in Bloodpool. Please share a newfound crop with lands that cannot produce wheat. Alright, now wheat is an interesting thing to give to a city. Well, Teddy has run away from home, and we have looked everywhere for him, but we cannot find him. He must now be very hungry. Oh, my master, we have made a loaf of bread. Please find Teddy and give him the bread. Now, wheat is an interesting thing in this game. It actually, I want to say it ups the the cap of the city, like population wise, I'm pretty sure is related to these fields. Like this is just like, I don't know, carrots or something? Probably carrots. But how many of those you have determines the maximum population sustainable by the city. But if you switch these out for, say, wheat, the population that can be sustained by the city goes up. So I could take that wheat over to Fillmore and burn down some of the old things, making them grow wheat in its place. Crap. I accidentally just... Yeah, I did. I just accidentally used the strength of the angel for a limited time. Everything is a one-shot. Use it when you get frustrated at these things. I think is it a limited time? Angel's power, yeah it is. Okay. Use offering. Yeah. What will Teddy think when he sees the bread that his mother baked him? I know it's unexpected, but the people in Bloodpool have something to tell you. Teddy is now back home. The loaf of bread reminded him of home and caused him to return. He didn't mean to run away, he was trying to discover how the lake was poisoned. I didn't know blood was necessarily poison, but okay. Oh, maybe they mean blood is in the color of blood, but it's poison, so it's... I could see that, yeah. We've always thought of our son as a small child. It was a surprise to see him act as a grown man. According to Teddy, the lake was poisoned because of its closeness to the monster's lair. We present to you this skull that we found in the cave. Please accept it. Now, magic skull. This is an interesting token. It lets you destroy one monster lair. Now the people actually cannot get over here. They can't. They can't get over there to seal it, so you have to do it yourself. And it's the only one in the game where you do something like that. Bloodpool's poisoned water. Is the... Ooh. Ah. We began to use our boat for fishing. Found a magic scroll. Please accept it. Oh, I would love another magic scroll. I guess you guys haven't seen me. What the heck? There we go. Ooh. Magical Stardust. Ooh. It's a different spell. But, I guess you guys haven't seen me use magic yet in any of my combat situations. Because I forgot to equip fire going into that last level where I cleared up Bloodpool here. My level's increased. Okay, I'm gonna stop using the acceleration for like just building the city. I think I'm still going to use it to max out my city. If I do max out my cities. Phew. This is a game I've been playing far too long. I would just sit there and leave the SNES on for just days, letting it build. Just days and days, letting these cities build, making sure, because it takes longer as the city gets full for it to... I don't know who is sending me crap. That's what that... The Old Spy song, yeah. That's my text message notification email sound. It's 3:41 in the morning. Like, I have no idea who's doing this. But, let's see. I would just sit there. There it went again. I would just sit there and leave the SNES on for days, because as these cities get fuller, their population growth slows down. They have less room to expand into, so that's what they do. It's quite responsible of them, if you ask me. Wow. There it went again. Popular tonight. This morning. Whatever. It's 3:40 in the morning on a Sunday. Who does this? And I would just like max out these cities so that I would just build them back up, then I'd destroy them. Move wheat. I would pick my wheat. Like, cause you only get so much in the game, and I would just slowly spread it. And like, destroy everything that wasn't wheat. Earthquake all my cities. It's just like, I did everything I could to max out my populations. A monster appeared and demanded a sacrifice. We spent hours discussing this hideous demand and sadly determined 3 people should be selected by drawing lots. Very biblical, isn't it? Unfortunately, one of those to be sacrificed is my son Teddy. My master, please go to the old castle and save our son and our land. And that is the plot for Act 2. So I have 2 missions for, one for Bloodpool, 2 standing missions that have been assigned to me. One by the city of Bloodpool, one by the city of Fillmore, both of their Act 2 missions. Wondering if I should do one, or if I should go over and start like Tanzara. Cassandra? The desert city. That one. Town under construction. Now, as you can see, like, this place started off with these. Ooh, levels increased. I'm level 7, 14 HP, 1,500 people. Alright, so, like, the huts changed into these cabins, changed into these houses. Yeah, we're continuing to see this. Getting tired of people sending me crap. My phone's just constantly going off right now. Like, but you can see the evolution of this city. And if you look, there's these carrot fields. I guess they're carrots. Maybe they're lettuce. I don't know. And then there's this blue wheat. This was the first wheat patch. There it went again. And if you look, well, there's only 2, but once you introduce wheat to a city, everything it builds from there on is wheat. So, I don't know if you have to have a wheat to build a wheat, or if the city just has to have wheat and it's like some bit in the game that gets rolled over and it's just like, yeah, the city can build wheat. But I can go through, I can destroy some of these old fields, replace them with wheat, you know, do that kind of thing. I could destroy some of these houses. I wish I had earthquake, because that just like that destroys all the houses, I think. I don't know, it's been a while since I've played this game last. If I can do like this, until then, I can do that. I can do that. Bit of a dick god, aren't I? Oh wow, the population did go up. Look at that. Dee 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 dee. Do 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 do. Well, that one was clearly a mistake. The population went down by 4. Anyway. I think we should finish up Fillmore. And we'll call that an episode. Let me think about this one. Who's the bad guy at the end of this one? I'm sure the fire will be fine. I'm just thinking about trying to remember who the bad guy is, the Minotaur, what that boss fight looks like, and if I want to use the fire, which comes out from the sides of you, or if I want to use the stars, which rain down at an angle from off screen, but they sweep the whole screen. Like, which one I want to use depends greatly on the accessibility of the spell to the final boss. And that's really all I'm doing, is trying to maximize, when I pick that, I'm just trying to maximize the damage to the boss. Now this one, I'm trying to remember if any other levels do this. I can't off the top of my head remember. But this one actually has a couple paths to go to get you to the end of it. Oh, there we go. Almost didn't make it. There's 2, maybe 3. Maybe 3. Here's one. Now I can either cross over here, or I can go down. I'm gonna go down. And I made the wrong decision. This floor right here is a one-way path up, and there's stuff down there like a prize. I made the wrong decision. If I'd gone over and around, I would have ended up on the bottom side of that. I would have gotten the extra points, the life, the heal, whatever it was. Whatever the prize is, I would have gotten it. Now this is an interesting level design, I think. You know, it's very Metroid-y. Oh, you... No. Okay, apparently the fire was sufficient for this fight. Boom, boom, boom. Fillmore Act 2 clear. Sir Greg, I know it's unexpected, but our people in Fillmore have something to tell you. Master Fillmore is now rid of all monsters. Sadly, one person was afflicted by the monster's curse and has just passed away. Right before he passed away, he was heard to say, "I was finally able to be of some help to the people of Fillmore." If you notice, the guy is gone now. Every city starts with 2, and they're the ones who worship you. Like in these temples, they call you, they give you things. And this one, you experience loss. He's gone. But he wasn't in vain. He was able to give his life to save these people. He used his gift to let me know what was going on. We're never going to forget that. For the elimination of all monsters, we can now control the town by ourselves. So please visit other lands and make them as peaceful as our town, Fillmore. There are people praising you outside of the shrine. Once you've completed Act 2 of a city, you get these people that dance around the shrine, and a little bird angel gets added to the top of the shrine, and it's really cool, I think, in my opinion. It's cool that they did that. Found a scroll. Woo! Could use that. Source of magic. So when I used that fireball, you may have noticed that there was a scroll in the top right hand corner and it disappeared. That's because... Okay, here we go. Just do this here. That's because each scroll you have is one use of magic that you can do in a level. And you can pick up some in levels, but they're only good for that adventure mode, if that makes sense. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to get anything out of here. Darn. Alright. Let's move the Sky Palace. I think I'm going to call this an episode, and next time, I think I'll start off by doing Tanzara for just the first act. Maybe I'll do Bloodpool second act, and start building Tanzara. See how that goes. So, everybody, have fun. Keep playing.